We can make it happen.
Deal going.
Please do not encourage him.
You think Steve Martin was something in that thing? Wait till I come on.
All right, Mal.
Oh,
She's working.
You're not finished? Hey, good morning. I'm Jamie Cooper. Thank y'all for getting up with us. This is Athens in the AM on an absolutely glorious Wednesday morning, ain't it, Frank?
Yes, it is.
Summer's about over.
Oh.
Well, I'm predicting it, yeah. Summer's about over. This is Athens in the AM. Don't forget those hometown markets that will have those specials for you just in a minute. If y'all ain't go by a local hometown market, go there. You'll save a ton of money. Join me today. Could be the other version of the Three Stooges. There's Tom, there's Seth, and there's Dee. Congratulations.
Thank you. It was a good weekend. Wedding was great. It was excellent.
Yeah, well, good. I got some wedding stories we'll share after we share some pictures later in the second half hour.
That'll work.
Some weddings that didn't go. How'd they go, Frank?
Not too good.
Not too good's right. We'll talk about those in just a little bit. Our sportsman's in here this morning. He's fired up, ready to go. He's got a big weekend planned.
Mm-hmm. Heading to T-Town Saturday. We got a football game Friday night to worry about first. Got to go to Moulton. Lawrence County.
Lawrence County. Let me give a shout out to Angela this morning, too. Angela watches over in Moulton on the way back the other day. Me, Fred, and Tim, Dr. Coleman. She texted me happy birthday, and I said, you too. She said, there's on the way, Tom, to Double Springs Saturday night for her birthday.
Double Springs.
Wrestling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, going to
Wrestling.
I sent her a message back. I said, midget? She said, what? I said, midget wrestling.
Was it?
Zach, did you
It
go?
wasn't midget wrestling.
No, I didn't go.
Mud wrestling?
No, just regular wrestling.
I'm going to be the ref. If we ever do it here in the studio, I'm the referee.
Okay.
No, I'm going to be, or I'll be the play-by-play.
Don't hold your breath.
Yeah, I won't.
I don't know if you want
So anyway, that just gives y'all kind of a head up on this Wednesday morning. We will play Cooper's Court later on this morning. Several things happening. We'll talk about that. Plus, you know it's football season. The Tide cannot be beat, Frank. They are. The more I look at it, the better we are.
Okay.
Nobody stands a chance against the mighty Tide.
Come on,
Not
Frank.
even Auburn. Not even Chiswick has picked Alabama.
Oh, no.
Absolutely.
I got to say this. I watched him yesterday on SEC Network. He's pretty good.
He's
Chiswick
good.
is?
Yeah.
I hadn't seen him yet.
He's pretty good.
Yeah,
He's better
he's
than
good.
Tebow.
Well, he's probably
Chiswick's good.
better at that than he was coaching.
I don't know how many people they hired to work over there, but I think I'm next in line.
They hired a bunch, Jack.
But Chiswick's pretty
Chiswick's
good.
still
I'm thinking about sending some of my reels in to see if I can get a gig there.
About the time I learned how to pronounce his name, he goes somewhere else. Here's Gloria with the weather.
And I need to apologize for yesterday. I said 80% chance of rain, which the Weather Channel did say that, but did you see any rain? That probably ruined your day, thinking, gosh, it's going to rain all day. So today, only
I took the
50%.
wheels on the grass. Does that count?
Only 50% chance of rain today. Those are those summer thunderstorms, so you may see some rain, you may not, so it's a hit or miss kind of thing. High temperatures today of 90, 70 for your low, partly cloudy skies. Yesterday was absolutely beautiful and breezy and just a pleasant day. Tomorrow, high temperatures of 89, low of 71, 40% chance of rain. Then it looks like over the weekend we still have 40 and 50% chance of rain. But every day for the next 7 days, there is a chance of rain.
Look
so
how cool it's getting.
there you go.
Let me interrupt this program
Like
for
it
a
hot.
special announcement this morning.
There's a special announcement.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
One of my bestest buddies in the world, and Frank's too, is retiring at the end of the year from Athens State College.
Shucks.
Rick Moe is retiring and in the Decatur Daily this morning.
After how many years?
He's been 18 years here at the college. He's retired for 30 years, including 18 at Athens State. He's been his first 12 at the University of Alabama in Huntsville. Mole, 75 years old, said his retirement has nothing to do.
Well.
Rick's 55. Here's what it says Rick will do after that. Said Rick's new assignment, he has just been offered a vice president's job at Jamie Cooper Television, where he will come in and spend the remaining years of his life doing whatever Mr. Cooper seems feasible that we could use his talents at, Tom.
First of all, he would be a boss because he'd have to make you work.
See, well, I've been telling you just needed a partner, and obviously you've got your partner, right?
Yeah.
He would be a running partner. I mean, all we'd do is drive around talk to people. You know how they go, Seth. Seth, what's happening at Herbs and More, the #1 herb shop in the world?
Well, we've got, right now, we're about to have First Monday coming up since we didn't have it on Labor Day. We were obviously closed.
It'll be double First Monday.
So, yeah, we'll have a double First Monday. So this coming up Monday will be our discount day. Everything's 15 to 30% off. So come see us then.
All right, let's hit Zack up right. Tommy, you're off silent this morning.
He is.
Are you shocked that Rick's retiring? Is that what took you by surprise?
That really shocked me. I thought he'd be there.
I can't believe he didn't make an exclusive announcement here on this program.
I know
How
it.
do they work
I was
without
expecting
him?
that.
I got to say this, and Frank backed me up on it. Rick has been one of our biggest supporters since we've been in Athens. So and he's been advertising with us even before we came over here.
I know.
So let's hope
Hope
that
that new
continues.
guy.
All right, let's go to
continues.
Zack.
Hey, I got to go a little Ailing Daily. I got this from our buddy Donnie Bama Marlowe yesterday. His brother, James Marlowe, has been diagnosed with cancer. So let's keep Mr. Marlowe and that family in our prayers. And there's a lot of others out there I know that's ailing. So if you need anything, if you need to email me, just email me, bamazack@gmail.com, and I'll put it on. Or if you got something good happening, like Dee's daughter getting married, if you got a wedding going on.
We're going
let
to
us
show
know.
some pictures of that wedding coming up later on this morning. Who did your flowers?
That's right.
Did Joan make it?
No, we had someone else. Joan was adding some stuff to it, but what other wedding has the chief of police deliver flowers to the wedding other than me?
Nice.
Okay,
Someone.
we got some more. Tanner slipped in the polls. They fell at overtime loss. They fell from #1 to #3. But they got a big game this week. They traveled #9 Addison in 3A, so they got some big games. And we'll have Coach Legg and Coach P. We'll talk a lot more about high school games coming up this week. The polls came out, Jamie. Florida State #1, Alabama held on to #2. Even though Frank doesn't give us a chance in the world, a lot of people think we're still good, Frank.
Did not we say the same thing last year?
Yes.
And the year before.
And the year before? We shook.
And the year before.
But the top 5 is Oklahoma 3, Oregon 4, and Auburn is #5.
Can someone please tell me where on ESPN and when College Football Live runs daily?
It's around 1:32 o'clock.
Well, yesterday ESPN had the U.S. Tennis Open thing
Well,
on,
I
and
think-
the NFL was on the other one.
ESPN 2.
Who won the tennis match?
I don't know, they're still playing that. All right, this picture here is in Decatur Daily this morning by my buddy Gary Cosby Jr. He's the one that took this famous photo of him putting that helmet on. That's what they win the Chick-fil-A Bowl. So that was just a good photo that he took
There
to
it
see him down at Atlanta over the weekend. So does a great job over there. Hey, we were speaking of churches a while ago. Major change for Epic Church over in Decatur. You familiar with them?
I am. I know IB.
The Epic Church will mark its 7th anniversary in a new home. Members are expected to officially move to the Carmike Cinema Building on 14th Street Southeast.
Yeah. Bought it and remodeled it and gutted it and just started from scratch
Must
with
be a
it.
pretty big church.
It is.
Must be epic.
It's a pretty cool place.
It is. The building they're in is really small, and it's kind of in a tucked away part of Decatur. Probably seats 150 people. So the last I looked, I think they were doing 5 services.
5 services.
Yeah.
Because it's so small.
Yeah. So I don't know if they're going to go back to just maybe 1 or 2 in
They
this
bought
new
7
building.
acres. It says here, they put $3 million into the renovation.
Them folks putting in some work.
That's probably about right. I mean, because they gutted it, like just made it one big span and then came back in and
Well, it's
remodeled.
just like I was telling you, we went to Wayne White's Sunday school club. We're the youngest ones in there. I was. Well, Gloria was. Man, it's like being in a theater. All them fancy
like that,
choir
huh?
seats sitting up top.
That was nice and comfortable. I need a blanket though.
I get a view of everybody in here. What up, Zack? It looks like you're looking for something
No,
important.
I just had some more stuff to say. I forgot.
What do you got?
I forgot this other high school. This other story about 6A Region 8, which Athens has moved in a very tough deal. This week you got Austin 0-2 playing Decatur. You got Hartsville playing at Athens, and then you got #8 Florence against #7.
Well, let me ask you a question, Einstein. Let's test them first. Now, this one we're getting ready to play. I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay.
Who's #1 in Class 7A?
Oh, I didn't. Is it Bob Jones?
You.
For the
Yeah.
first time since 1994, Hoover is 0-2. Tom Boy.
Really?
But they lost to two really good schools,
But they're
both out
still
of
ranked
state.
number 2 in the nation. And, I mean, number 2 in Alabama.
In
So
Alabama.
Bob Jones, for the first time ever, is ranked number 1.
In 7
They play James Clemens Friday night in the crosstown rivalry.
All right, I've got to take time out now before we go to a game to do a Dear Jamie this
You
morning.
scare me when you look at me like that. Stop.
Well, it pertains to you. Is the reason I may
great.
have given you
Oh,
that.
okay.
That's why you got that going
This
on.
is a Dear Abby in this morning's Decatur Daily, so I figured it was my turn to take it and twist it in my favor.
Oh, I'm sure you
Seth,
will.
pay attention
Oh, boy.
on this Wednesday morning edition. Dear Jamie, my wife walks around our house nude or topless with the shades open.
Well, we have
Really?
a very
And
private
anybody
backyard.
walking outside can see in.
That's not our house.
Recently, she did it while we had some painting contractors in the backyard
No way.
and people cutting our grass,
No
roofing
way.
the house,
No
working
way.
on the pool,
Not happening.
and
Unless it's my pool boy.
In the garden.
it says here, I have begged her, Frank, not to do this.
You have never.
What do I do? Dear Jamie.
You should be used to it by
Is there a
now.
problem here?
That's what it says, you know.
You should be used
It
to it.
appears you married an exhibitionist. I do like the way you put a show on. You might point out that her parading around that way could be considered disrespectful. Oh, this is
Am I
stupid, but let me
blushing?
read it. This is what.
This is the real
Now,
answer,
yeah, get this. This is
not the
what-
right answer.
Give me a white side. Yeah, here we go. Says you might point out to her that parading around that way could be considered, this is unbelievable, disrespectful to the workers she's exposing herself to.
I don't think so.
Is that not the stupidest answer?
Wait a minute. Now, this depends on what she looks like. I mean, it could be disrespectful. I've seen you people I don't want to see.
I mean,
So what's your answer to the problem?
No, this is a
You
funny
have to go
part.
have a conversation with the workers, and you have to say, if you can't do your job, it may be a problem.
yeah, because they're watching.
This
Look
might
at-
have to stop.
Heath Davis is doing some work in the backyard, and he told James,
Was he there too?
now, Gloria's not going to be out by the pool, is she? Well, no, not when there's work going on.
Talk about rubbernecking, Frank. You know.
We have a very
Now, what was the
private
story we
house.
had years ago, Tom, when the guy, the
He
women
stood
kept
naked in
complaining
front of his
that he
window.
stood naked in front of the
Yes,
plate glass window,
door.
and the women kept riding by?
Yeah, I
Well,
can't
quit
remember.
looking.
Here's the deal. Honestly, I've seen a lot of you guys with your shirts off, and you don't look a whole lot different than women. I don't get what the big deal is.
Oh,
Zack.
I'm just
Now, see,
saying.
all you people live over near Zack.
With
you
hairy
see-
chest.
You see him walking around. Zack!
Now he's blushing. I'm not the only one.
James,
Zack,
come
do you
on.
raise your your shades and stuff?
No, I don't. I keep them closed.
Those guys over there that day, I couldn't understand the word they were saying. It's all in Spanish.
Yes.